Hello. Okay, that was weird. Hi, I'm back. It it shifted my mic to it's a default. I don't know what it was picking up on, but not what I wanted it to use. At least I didn't have to reset everything again. Hello, I am back. It resetting it though, look, I can switch between my well, I have to be in the thing. I can switch between my things now. I promise I can. So cool, I fixed that. I know I said we were doing Hell of a Boss stuff. I lied. First, we're gonna do a Bob Ross. We're gonna do a Bob Ross. Bob Ross is cool. People like Bob Ross, right? Technically, even with the BRB screen being up, I only took about 7-8 minutes, so I was right-ish. Also, while I was sitting here waiting for it to update, right, I was looking for it through book. I'm gonna read some things to you that apparently I just completely repressed from this game. So, your main characters are Lan and Mega Man. Lan's full name is Lan Hikari, and his dad is Dr. Hikari. So, you know, Dr. Light, if you wanted to punch someone in the face with it. Also, I totally forgot, Mega Man is technically Lan's brother. When Mega Man used to be known as Hub Hikari, so Lan and Hub Hikari. Because, you know, computer terms. When Hub Hikari contracted a fatal illness, his father vowed to save the infant's life by any means. Hub's mind was transferred into computer code, and he was born again as the Navi Megaman.exe. So you uploaded a baby's mind to the internet, and you made a Mega Man. So Astro Boy. I forgot that was a... I forgot that was a plot point in this series. Okay, now this... I forgot that was a plot point in this series. I forgot. It's so silly. Oh. Oh, man. You gotta love... You gotta love stuff, right? I can't even words. I don't remember if Lan even knows that Mega Man is technically his brother. I think it was brought, like, in the manga they might cover it. I think the manga story and the games might differ a little bit, or there's some... I think they're... I can't remember. I can't remember how similar the two are, now that I'm thinking about it. I've not seen the anime in a while, and I don't know if I've seen all of it because it was a 4-kids anime, if I'm not mistaken. In the manga, I don't remember. I have the whole manga, I just don't remember what happens in it. I forgot though. He was a... Mega Man is Lan's twin brother, Hub Hikari, also known as Saito Hikari in Japan, who died shortly after birth because of a rare heart condition that is known as HBD. What does HBD stand for? Unknown acronym meaning. Oh. Okay. That's fine. Would there even really be that much of a personality to upload if it was like an infant? They didn't have time to like do anything. Like, I'm just saying. Like, like just thoughts. Maybe. Does Saito mean something different in Japanese? Like, is that a net reference? Oh, like site, like website? Please say it's for like website. I'll have a good one, Brian. I'll talk to you later. Is Saito for site? I'm going to put it out on a limb that it's for like website, because Lan's Japanese name is Netto, like internet. So they're an internet website together. It's making me ugly laughing. It's so stupid. I'm amused. Do you feel better now, Warlock? Netto and Saito. Which is better, Hub and Lan or Netto and Saito? You gotta pick one. So, male, it's M-A-Y-L, also known as, Meiru. Mail, like email. I get it now. It turns out that Meru and Lan, they get married 20 years after the event of Mega Man Battle Network 6, and they have a son together named Patch. I'm gonna stop reading the Mega Man wiki right now. I don't know why I think it's so funny. Imagine the driest voice you've ever heard me use. Do they also have 5 cats? No, I don't think so. Maybe we need to do an even deeper dive into the whole Mega Man Battle Network series. I mean, I had a list of character names. Let's try and figure out what these character names are from. I'm gonna read them out for you. We're gonna play a game. So we have Lan and Male. I don't know why I didn't get that. There's Dex Oyama, or the KO. The KO? Deck? Just Dex. Was it like Index? There's Yai, or Yaito. What's a Yaito? You gotta think of like NetSpeak in Japanese. Really, because a bunch of them are just, you know, they're just kind of normal, like, Japanese names. They're just making them Not all of them are punny. Looks like they just did it with the main characters, which is still funny. There's someone just named Nobody on this list. Some of them have names that are akin to like Pokemon gym leaders. Who do you think Mr. Match has as a net navi? If you said anyone other than Fireman, Heatman, or Flameman, you're wrong. What would Yaito be? What do they say AI over there? Saito and Neto though just make. Oh, I'm gonna start crying. This is dumb. The guy who owns Proto Man is just called Eugene Chod. Or Inzon Ijuin? Am I too dumb to figure out what the name is a reference? Oh wait. They have it on here. Didn't see this category. His Japanese name Inzon is a play on words, while the kanji used is whatever they've listed, meaning blazing mountain. The word Inzon can also mean operation or calculation when written with different kanji. This reference was translated in his English name through Chao, a French word meaning hot. Chao? I don't know. It's supposed to be pronounced with a silent D. Although in-game dialogue suggests it's pronounced closer to Chow. Okay. I don't get the reference. Oh, just hot instead of blazing mountain. So that's not a funny pun. Where's my puns? Where's my bad internet puns? I'm only here for the bad computer puns. They're funny and dumb. Oh, they don't have a name thing for Yai? Aw, dicks. Yai is the result of tweaking the character Yaito from Mega Man Legend. Oh, from Mega Man Legends 2. Okay. Does her name mean something fun? I've never played the Mega Man Legends series. To be honest, Brian and I were talking about this the other day. There's only 2 Mega Man games that I can say, like, without a doubt that I've played, and that's Mega Man Network Transmission and Mega Man 8. Specifically those 2. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! It's doing that because I'm trying to use my tablet when I'm clicked outside of the window, and then the function keys don't work the same. Oh, see, and we're double clicking again. I'm not closing it out, I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Just someone remind me if I start getting mad, like, why is this, like, not working? It's because we're double clicking. But, yeah. I don't know, you gotta love Japanese naming conventions sometimes. They do stuff like that all over the fucking place. Which is why I don't feel bad if I have, like, weird sounding names. Anime get away with it all the damn time. No one bats an eye. Of course, what I do is I just kind of pick things. I kind of do it with the random method, which I'm told is a bad way to pick names, but I also don't care. It works for me. It is all I care about. When you have like an afro going, is it like really dense or is it really light feeling? Does it depend on your hair? Like having that curly of hair? One time, when I did like the summer program at my college, right? The girl that we had as our, I guess it's a TA? Not a TA. What is it when you're like head of a dorm or group of dorms or something at college? What's the term? It's not a DA, right? Is it not dorm assistant? RA? Okay, yeah, residential. Okay, so when I did the summer program at my college, right? Each floor had a group in it. It was usually like 8 to 9 kids, and of course it was broken up by gender. You know, guys obviously weren't staying with girls or whatever. But you had like a college student that lived on the dorm, like in the dorms over the summer, that would be in charge, or maybe they volunteered or something and they just got to stay at the dorms over the summer. They just, you know, they kept an eye on us. They were responsible for making sure everyone got back after like a field trip, shit like that. One day they decided to tease everybody's hair into kind of like an afro kind of looking thing. I just remember a lot of hairspray. Like, they weren't like true afros. And it was just kind of like for a day thing. Like, they were really easy to like wash out. I don't think I have a picture of, well, no, I don't know where a picture of this look might be for me. If there was a picture, I just don't know where it is. If I ever find it, maybe I'll show it to you guys. It was silly and dumb. I don't remember what it felt like. Maybe I was just thinking, it's like, man, that was an awful lot of fucking hairspray they used just to tease my hair up. That was a very long time ago. I don't know the terms when it comes to like college dorms. I never got to stay in mine. My mom said I could, like my senior year, but it just never happened. I guess I'm a little salty about it. The only time I ever stayed at the dorms at my school was through the pre-college program thing. And that was just for like a couple of weeks. Like, I would stay with friends maybe on occasion on campus, but it's like I never stayed there myself. I wanted to, but it was a cost thing. My mom and dad were paying for college. It was just cheaper for me to stay at home. Even though I was down there an awful lot anyway, like by senior year, because it's just what happened. I never really had like the dorm experience, aside from, like I said, those 2 weeks. Though if I remember correctly, the dorm I would have wanted to have been in was harder to get into because it was, I don't want to say it was the more popular, well, maybe they were the more popular dorms, because we have like 2 campuses downtown at my school now. They had just like built the one when I got down there, when I started. That's a little bit down the road from the main campus. But they added a bunch of dorms in there, but people didn't like them as much because you were kind of you had to get a meal plan if you stayed in those dorms. Because those dorms didn't have built-in kitchens, and I don't remember if they allowed you to have microwaves in your dorm. Whereas the other dorms on the main campus, they were originally apartments, so they already had like refrigerators and stoves in them, so you had a little bit more freedom with what you could do. If you lived on the main campus dorms. But because of that, they were very popular. Because, you know, it's just easier when you can just cook your own food instead of having to go down to like the cafeterias at the other building were okay, but it's just also annoying when you're dependent on it. I think a lot of people complain too, is just like another way for the school to like get money out of people. Like, oh, we can't even just go buy our own food, we have to rely on the school for it. Because fire codes or whatever, they couldn't just they didn't allow, I'm pretty sure they didn't allow microwaves. We are double. I said nerdy. Aware of that. Like, I kind of get, like, the whole fire code thing, but I think it takes out some of the autonomy or independence a student might have if they could, you know, if they had to cook on their own. It's not like there wasn't, like, a small cafe on the main campus either. It was more, like, not a cafeteria, it was definitely more of a cafe. Like, what's the best word? You know, they did coffees and croissants and scones and shit like that. But yeah, more of a cafe than anything else, really. I don't think I would have been happy living in the dorms that didn't have the kitchen, because it's like, I like to cook. And I had stayed in the other dorms before. So those are the ones we used for the summer program. The only downside is that they didn't have AC, and I wouldn't have been over there. I don't know if I'd be there for the summer. They didn't have AC, so when I stayed there for the summer, they're like, well, you guys gotta bring your own fans. You don't die to the heat. Okay, that's good to know. I'm sorry, am I triple clicking now? Am I triple? I don't want to be triple clicking. Why did I even bring this up? Why were we talking about dorms? I don't even remember. Oh, we were talking about Alfros. Sometimes I get really concerned when I can't remember where the fuck I came from when it comes to like a conversation. Like, how did I get here? What are you working on right now, DJ? Did you get your shadow head figured out? put an easel back here with some happy little trees. It's not a Bob Ross thing if it doesn't have like a happy little tree or two in it. Yeah, what are you working on right now? Oh, that's good. Okay, I lied. I don't like the double clicking. We're gonna close Sai out again. Oh, oops, I closed out the buttons. Sorry. I'll turn that back on. Or my has-been button. I feel like the has-been buttons, they take more effort just to color in because of all the damn patterns they insist on putting on all of these characters. It takes fucking forever to make sure the patterns are done correctly. Oh, okay, that's fun. I forget, what program do you use for your art again? Is it Clip Studio Paint mainly? Right? Are you in Clip Studio Paint? Okay. I just wish Clip Studio Paint wasn't so laggy for me. It's like, I'd like to get some more memory in this computer and see if that would help with it. But ideally, one day we would just update the upgrade the computer entirely and it wouldn't be a problem. I'm just so picky on my brushes. Then it's like, you know, if it's not broken, why fix it? Oh, dang it. I probably just broke my thing again because I had to... Please don't. I like Clip Studio Paint for just certain things. I am intrigued though by the new version. I see that they finally added I see that they finally added audio scrubbing to the newest version of Clip Studio. I'm just a little bit mad though, because it's like they've switched to the subscription version like everything else. And that was the one reason I was drawn to Clip Studio in the first place. Is that it's like, oh, I can get like a really good program for a really good, you know, price. And it's like, I get paying for it, but still, it's like I already pay for Adobe stuff for work. My boss for work's like, you can just use the old like 2012 version or 2013 version, but it's like, it's so wonky that I'd rather not. So unfortunately, I give money to Adobe every month. Yeah, I really need to see about getting up on work stuff so I can start saving up for a new computer, because I know we're teetering on the precipice of this computer even being viable for stuff. Like the graphics card we just put in, it works, but it's like we can't take our processor any higher. Also, sometimes when it goes silent like this, it's because they have like a little credit card, a credit title card at the end of their videos, and it's just waiting for that to get out of the way. That's why. But Yeah, it's like I kind of get why Clip Studio Paint went to the subscription thing, but I'm also just kind of bummed. And of course they hide the one, like, feature I wanted behind the new version. Go figure. That's where it gets put. I mean, the version I have was a one-time only thing, but that version doesn't get upgrades anymore. But I've had mine for a couple years now. I'd like to get to the point where I could maybe see about saving up to afford TV Paint, though, for animation, because I've heard a lot of good things about... Why did I draw an ear? Because I'm gonna cover that up here. I've heard really good things about TV Paint being a solid program. And if I'm not mistaken, that's a one-time purchase over the subscription that Toon Boom is. And it's still used by studios, too. Let's go see how much... I'm gonna break side again, but let's go see how much TV Paint is. I'm in the United States, so they can calculate my price better. Standard version. What currency symbol is the little C with two horizontal lines through it? Currency C with two horizontal lines. What is this? The euro? What's 650 euro? Euro to USD. The standard version is like 730, which doesn't sound bad. The professional version is 1600. Ew. That's almost $1,800. What's the difference between the two? Not have like a products page. Oh, wait, comparison chart. Oh, looks like they have rigging. And the professional storyboard stuff. Here's the comparison. But yeah, I know a few people that also use TV Paint. I wonder if the standard version don't do a lot of rigging. But like one day I'd like to afford that program because I've just heard good things about it. I'm a little bummed I couldn't get the Humble bundle that was running recently because it had like a 12-month subscription for current Clip Studio. That's how I found out about the audio scrubbing, as I was seeing what was included and which version it was. It was like the lesser version. It was Pro, not EX or something for the 12-month, but it's like that still had the audio scrubbing, which is interesting. It means I wouldn't have to do X sheets for everything, which I don't mind doing. But they had another program that seemed interesting, but it was like, again, the lower version that I was interested in trying. but I might see if I can't get like an educator's discount on the more advanced version of the program. I think it's Moho. I'll have it up. Yeah, Moho. The thing is with Moho, what's interesting about it is that Cartoon Saloon that does like Song of the Sea and Wolfwalkers and The Secret of Kells, they use Moho. But it's mainly a rigging like animation program. I think you can do 2D on it too, but it's known for its rigging tools, and I just don't do a lot of rigging. I've tried. It's just I don't know. I just don't like rigging. Um but because it was used on those specific things, like, oh, and they make stuff that looks pretty hand drawn even with the rig, so I was like, that's interesting on its own merit. But I think that's why I don't like rigging, is like sometimes like it just takes away that hand drawn feel and it makes me sad. Because I'm a weird purist like that. Not saying there's anything wrong with rigging either, it's just not my style because I'm not good at it. Not that I'm good at 2D either, but you know, whatever. I want to try out the trial for TV Paint. Did my music just stop on me again? I want to try out the trial for TV Paint, but I don't want to get like attached to it and be like, well, boo, I can't afford. I can't afford the full version. And I don't think they're a system that does like education discounts or anything like that. It would help. Hmm. Oh, Aaron Blaze gets a 20% off if you buy something from their website. Right now I'm just looking into TV Paint. I'm distracting myself. I don't have ADHD, guys. I'm a perfectly normal functioning adult that doesn't get easily distracted by stuff. What are you talking about? I never get distracted ever. I know having ADHD isn't just about getting distracted, but it's like I don't get distracted. Anyway, you can't prove that I do. Not this person, no siree. I might still be a little bit mad about my doctor's appointment earlier today. Again, it wouldn't be so bad if it was something that we could just do over telehealth and then I could get it done and over with. And that's all I want. I just want it done and over with. Looks like TV Paint occasionally goes on sale. much you wanna bet I just failed? Oh, they have it set up where you can pay for it in 4 installments. Anyway, I'm trying to get shit done, but I'm getting distracted. I mean, I don't get distracted. I never get distracted. What are you talking about, distracted? Me? Never. I am always on point and focused all of the time. What is it that— so they're having you work from home still, Warlock? What's wrong now? Is it still issues with like the shipping, or is it like something else entirely? Like, who broke what this time? Sorry to hear that. People don't know how to fucking print. Sometimes I worry about the future, because people can't just do or figure out like basic things. It gets really concerned. State like the obvious thing. Like, I got a little worried after like the conversation yesterday when we were talking about kids not being able to do stuff properly or figure things out, or I don't know, have some level of critical thinking skills. I mean, I have to deal with that every Sunday. One kid at work that mentally drains me damn day. It's like, you can't. I don't know how he manages to get anything like done. I suppose. Just some of the stuff that he does or doesn't do or can't figure out how to do just kind of concerns me a little bit. Okay, more like a lot of it. Not a little, a lottle. Axolotl. People worry me. And I'm people, I worry myself. Not me trying to put the blame on everything on everyone else. I also worry about me. Okay, I was saying earlier that I think this is the Pharaoh Man stage. Clearly this is the Pharaoh Man stage because it is very Egyptian sounding. I don't know why this didn't trigger the PSD of the platforming the first time through. How often do people have to print stuff out? Well, I guess if they're printing like invoices and stuff, right? Something like that. But I get your point. I get your point. I'm sure they annoy you with a bunch of mundane humdrum bullshit all the time. Oh no. I think one of my favorite cosplays I've seen at Motor City was the couple where the girl was dressed up as Bob Ross and her boyfriend is in one of those morph suits that looks like you were a painting. That was a few years ago. So I think I've seen it a few other times. It seems like a very popular costume to do, but it's funny. I'm okay with that. Oh no. We're double clicking our eye. Oh. See, I feel like I want to say, oh, I'm really fast at doing these, but this still took me like fucking, what, 2 hours, 3 hours just to get this one button done. That's why I like doing them in batches. It does feel a teeny tiny bit faster than if I did them separately. Oh, motherfucker. Sometimes doing giant batches just it's tiring. To do a bunch in one go. Satisfying once you get like a whole set done, but tiring at Bob Ross. I know what Bob Ross's eye color is. All these screenshots are so, are they brown? They're so like low res, I can't make out like anything. Where's my pen? Oh. I don't understand why Wacom can't just drill a hole through like the eraser where you can put like a little string or wire or something. Warlock, was it you that I was talking to about like drilling a hole in it and then like getting a bracelet, like a grounding bracelet to attach my fucking attach my pin to my wrist? I'm saying, I still need it. It still needs to be a thing. To just be able to attach my tablet pin to my wrist like a perfectly normal person. I mean, I really need it because it keeps falling off the desk and rolling under the desk, and everything down there is dark or black or whatever, and so is it. I spent 20 minutes the other day fucking looking for the damn thing. Because it happened to roll under the desk and I could not find it. Actually, it didn't go under the desk, go under the chair. I thought it was under the desk. Didn't see it under the chair. Like, just right under the leg of the chair. Didn't notice. Part is because I didn't want to go turn on a light. Which is on me. But, still. Funny thing is, stuff on this easel, or this paint palette, they're gonna... right now. Okay. Effort I put into some buttons. We're gonna mask off our user. I'm gonna paint a cute little picture on it, or attempt to. It's like, I don't need to do this, but I'm gonna. Just, we're gonna we're just gonna paint some happy little trees and some clouds up here, I guess. We'll put on some Bob Ross after. I didn't really watch like my first Bob Ross video until like really recently. I think it was when I was sick one time. I just put them on YouTube because like, I didn't know what else to watch. I mean, they're good. They're really good for like background noise. You know, pick me up. Not as good as Mr. Ross's. And I don't have like the same brushes to do the same thing with. Now I'm just trying to think of the videos I watched. And, you know, he's taking the edge of the palette knife and just applying. You just gotta apply sharp angles to your mountain or whatever. I mean, that's how that works. Something like that. I'm gonna go watch Bob Ross videos later. Again, they're good. They're good. For wondering what I'm doing for this is just looking at the reference images and looking at the kind of stuff he normally paints. Do something similar. Painting some happy little trees. Oh, see, look, that's shaping up into something. The same green I was using before, but whatever. How he paints his happy little trees. I'm doing my best here, okay? One here. This is a lot of fucking effort for a button. I'm gonna cover up those other trees that I painted in. Well, it's fine. That's art, right? Sometimes you just cover up the things that you spent time on. It's okay. Again, no one. If anyone notices the effort I put in on this button and they say something, I'll be very happy. But you know, how much does this even get? Cut off. Whatever. I'm not stopping. It's important. and the happy little trees. Happy little grass. Makes me kind of want to go painting though. Cool. Supposed to go darker to light normally painting. I'm doing fine. Definition to our clouds. Little dots, you know, they're just happy little dots. That's how you make your happy little clouds. Where is the sun coming from here? I don't fucking know. Spending way too much time on this. I apologize for nothing. That's too dark, that's too violent. No, good. No, I still don't. I think they were better when they were later. I need to. Doing this. Yeah, I'm cooking. Yeah, as the kids say. Let me cook with my stupid button thing that no one's gonna see. Again, people don't realize the lengths they go to sometimes. No one appreciates my craft. See, I at least get an undo button. You kind of get an undo button with paint. You just paint over it. Hope you're really good at masking the mistake. How fucking big do I want these clouds? I just got a fan. They feel lopsided. Do you really have a lopsided cloud though? I don't think so. Just clouds. Clouds just are. Have to conform to what you want them to. Okay, good enough. I don't even think. Well, you can kind of get green from these colors. Look, I didn't even look at the color palette I gave him. It's fine. Whatever. We painted happy little trees. That's all that matters. Dumb. It's so dumb. Okay. We'll break out the paints later. Phil, I thought you were doing work. I was, but then we were talking about Bob Ross, and then I wanted to paint happy little trees, so I broke out all the paints and the acrylics, and the canvases, and the brushes, and now I've made a mess because all I wanted to do was paint happy little trees. Like, how the fuck did you get to that? It's like I drew a Bob Ross button, and I had to put in a painting in the background because it's a Bob Ross button. All those happy little trees. I just wanted to do the happy little trees. How it goes. I don't make the rules. I just complain about them as I do them. I want to say I have no idea what this song is from in the game, but I think I do. It's the Astro Man stage. Astro Man? I think it was. Like weird. Kind of looks like a clown. I don't think there's a clown man. I think Astro Man looked like a clown though. In a circus. Warlock, we were talking about digital spaces. Have you seen Ralph Breaks the Internet? I don't really recommend it. I kind of hate that movie. I don't think it's a very good sequel. Wreck-It Ralph is one of my favorite Disney movies, and then Ralph Breaks the Internet, I like to not think about it. Did you ever see that one? I just want to know what your thoughts are on their version of the internet, if you've seen it. I think I've seen the movie once when I went to go see it in theaters, and I've not seen it ever again. I just didn't think it was very good. No, when you say I kind of hate that movie, there's sort of a 50-50 chance we'll end up hating. Wait, what are you talking about? Me? I don't hate watch anything. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Me hate watching. That's... What? That never... Not me. I love every bit of media. Everything I watch, I do it because I enjoy it. That's me. I am a media enjoyer. I turn my brain off for everything I watch. They really like remixing bits of this theme song, everything, don't they? I mean, it's fine, it's catchy. See, that's the thing, is like, I don't even know if I want to hate watch it, because like, I just don't want to give it more of my energy. It's like how I'll never watch the Chip and Dale movie. I watched that movie twice. I can't get that time back. There's a point where you have to realize that it's like you can't get that. There's certain things that it's fun to hate watch. There are other things like this is a complete waste of my time and I just don't want to give it more energy than it deserves. Or more of my attention than it deserves. 'Cause Ralph Breaks the Internet and the Chip and Dale movie are both just kind of like corporate referential slop for Disney. And not like even in a good kind of way. They're just vehicles for ads. And it feels bad to watch it. I'm sorry if anyone's coming in here and saying, but I love Wreck-It Ralph too. I'm sorry. The story would have been okay, but it's like I don't know if it was necessary to do all the things that they did with it. Like it just felt unnecessary. That's basically how I feel about it. Completely unnecessary of a film. I feel like maybe if they used somehow a different vehicle for the story than what they did with it, I wouldn't be as mad with it as I am. But it's like they didn't. But what they put out is what we have for continuing that story. I'm not like overtly fond of it. Okay. Good enough. I can live with this. We're not touching that painting anymore. Say this. Fire.
Geico's 85.
Echo's 85. Wow, I don't care. Oh no, 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 no. Don't play this. No, we can't listen to Abracadabra. It'll get me in trouble. Um, someone pick a game. Yes. We can't listen to Abracadabra. It'll get me in trouble. I'm just gonna put Animal Crossing back on. I didn't realize that we were near the end. You know what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some happy little yellow flowers down here so it looks like I planned for that. Usually paint little flowers on us. No. Whatever, it's fine. He would use yellow with the blue to make green. I didn't realize we were that close. Into that playlist again. Auto playing. It's fine, okay, we're not touching the fucking trees anymore. On a button, no one's gonna see it. Like, look at how much of this is even gonna be visible. The fucking easel isn't. The palette even. Whatever. Whatever, it's fine. It happened. I put too much stuff on that to-do list. There is no way we were gonna get all that done tonight. Just me being overly optimistic. What we're gonna do is we're going to do the sketches for the has-been buttons. I will just finish them up off stream. I'm really considering just doing Cloud and Sephiroth real quick too. What page were they even? The page with a bunch of sketches. This one with my Ghostbusters that no one about. I did Ghostbusters up last year, right? Because they had a bunch of Ghostbuster like actors in, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's we'll do that. And then nobody noticed them. So fine, fair, whatever. Good live stream. Give Sephiroth a like green. But we're gonna work on the has-beens ones real quick. We're just gonna do sketches, and then I'm gonna wrap up. At least for stream, I'll work on them later. Has-been Wiki. But yeah, no, when it comes to like Ralph Breaks the Internet, it's so corporate feeling, like to a painful degree. Let me see. I'm gonna pull up like a screenshot from the movie. Of like the internet. Well, I'll just Like, they literally just go visit Twitter. Like, a third of the movie is at Disney.com. Like, congrats, I guess, on getting all of these companies to pay to be in your movie, but it just... It's like when if you watch the Emoji Movie. I've not seen the Emoji Movie, I was just seeing clips from it, but that one also... It's just like brands and ads and all this shit everywhere else, and it's like... It just feels... Okay. So, this is like a poster or whatever from it. Ralph and Vanellope somehow go to the internet, so they can go to eBay to buy a replacement steering wheel for Vanellope's arcade machine, because it breaks. And, of course, the owner of the arcade's like, well, if I can't get the machine working, I'm gonna have to get rid of it. Meaning Vanellope will be homeless, or she'll get deleted with the game, or whatever. But, like, they go to ohmydisney.com. You got Facebook down here. What is this? Hulu? WhatsApp. Right? WhatsApp? Disney Tsum Tsums. Twitter. Back when it was still Twitter. With Spotify. Instagram. Like, I get it. That's what the internet would be. I don't know what's more cringe. Actually using actual internet places and not personifying, but representing them like this, or whatever, or making up your own. But it's like a lot of it just takes place in like Disneyland, like the Disney website, and it's just like, oh, Marvel references, they have Olaf, they have Groot. Like, okay, the part where Vanellope goes to meet up with other Disney princesses are fine, kinda, but it's just like an overload of like just corporate advertising for most of the goddamn movie. Again, they literally go to eBay. They go to eBay to bid on an item. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with these sites. I just don't need them, like, shoved in my face like this when I'm trying to watch a movie about friendship. And not being a shit friend. I don't know. That's why it's like, I don't think I'd even hate watch it. Like, I was just so annoyed with it by the time the movie was over. It's like, well, I'm glad I don't have to watch that ever again. And you can ask me, like, Phil, what, how is that different than, you know, watching a movie that you hate? It's like, those ones are confusing. When there's certain things that I hate watch, and I get angry about them, it's because I'm confused how you could do something like this, and that someone could write off on it, and send it out into the world. The reason why they do what they do in Ralph Breaks the Internet is perfectly understandable. I just don't like it. Like, there's a different kind of dislike between the two things. Like, well, that felt calculated and manipulative, and I don't like it. Stuff like Wish or My Adventures with Superman, it's just, it's confusing. It's like, I'm sorry. Have you ever seen a thing before? Why did you make half of the choices that you made? So that's why it's different. Like, I'd rather hate watch Wish and complain about Wish for the entire runtime over never watching Ralph Breaks the Internet again. If that makes sense. It's just how they handle things. Because, again, stuff like Chippendale or Ralph Breaks the Internet, it's like, those are very distinct corporate decisions made for advertisers to subliminally put their websites and their shit in front of you. And it's not even subtle like it should be, because it's literally right in your face. And it feels scummy. Brian and I we were checking out the show. It was Lego Star Wars Rebuild the Galaxy. Because when I was at the store the other day, I saw this Lego set. This Lego set is the Dark Falcon from the show. It has one of the characters from the show, Jedi Vader, Darth Jar Jar, Beach Luke, Darth Rey, and then Evil C-3PO, who's like a bounty hunter in this universe. I had to see what the fuck this is from, because this is an official Disney-sanctioned Lego Star Wars set. The show is on Disney Plus. It is official Disney-sanctioned Lego Star Wars show. Like, episodes. It's 4 episodes long. The premise is a kid named Sig is a force sensitive and pulls out the cornerstone piece of this one temple, which, oops, surprise, held up it was the cornerstone of their whole fucking universe. And because he pulled it, that meant the whole universe got rebuilt, where all the legends and knowledge of what he knew of the Star Wars universe got flipped upside down. There's multiple Sith, a bunch of the good guys are bad guys, a bunch of the bad guys are good guys, yada yada yada. You got a dark, black, evil Millennium Falcon, you know, shit like that. Tatooine isn't a desert planet, it has water on it, and Luke Skywalker uses a pod racer on Tatooine because he didn't have to leave because his aunt and uncle didn't die or something, even though he still lived with his aunt and uncle, because he has to tell Darth Vader that they're related because the main character told them this. Like, this kid was Sig's brother in the original universe, and now he's not, but his name is Darth Dev, or Darth Devastator. Now, what's so annoying about this show is that if you watch it, literally every line, nearly every line, is a reference to a Star Wars quote or some such thing. It's funny once or twice. Like, if you've seen the Lego Batman movie, they do it with a finesse and a grace that you can appreciate. This, it is so in your face with the references. It's kind of annoying because it's like, I don't even know if kids would get most of the references. Sure, if you're my age or older or slightly younger, you might get a bunch of the references just because that's part of like the social zeitgeist that is our society right now, right? But it's like, I don't know if kids, let's say 10, because this is 10 and up, I don't know if 10-year-olds would get these. I'm picturing being around the type of people who can't stop quoting. Yeah. A little bit. It's like making a Star Wars reference or quote or pun every 5 minutes. Not even every 5 minutes. Every sentence. So, okay, I said there's like a bounty hunter C-3PO. That's what it said. It said bounty hunter 3PO. Right? He flies in a ship that looks like a Naboo cruiser, but it's colored gold like C-3PO, and he's like, oh, the chances of me killing you are 350 to 1, whatever the odds are in A New Hope. The main character of the show is like, oh no, why'd you quote the odds at me? Like, you can guess exactly what the fuck the next character is going to say in response to whatever it is that they said. And it's annoying. But what was really funny, like, and again, it's Disney trying to be self-aware. Like, oh look, we're playing into the funny haha theories we made a Darth Jar Jar, guys, and look, we had Darth Rey. Yeah, we know she looks dumb, but we have her anyway. Ha 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 ha. Oh look, Mark Hamill's back to voice Luke, and he says that all of the shit that the main character told him about what he did was stupid. Aren't you guys happy Mark Hamill got to say that the stuff from The Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker was really stupid? Are you happy now? Like, it's so self-referential and so self-aware that it's pandering, it's patronizing, it's annoying. It's just annoying. Because at one point, Darth Dev, the main character's not brother, they find out that they can't put the universe back the way that they thought they could. Main character Sig was told that they could fix the universe. Turns out they can't. Once a universe gets rebuilt, it can't go back. Now, you might see where this is going. It's a Disney show about Star Wars, where one of the characters says, yeah, your memories of the old universe are real. That universe did exist. But now it's been rebuilt, and we can't go back, and you just have to deal with it. Do you know how blatantly in your face Disney is being by saying this to you? Now, they're hiding it under the guise of haha funny Lego Star Wars parody show, but it's more or less the higher ups at Disney saying, we know you like the extended universe. We know those existed. We know that you like them and you remember them. But we're not going back to that. It's Disney Star Wars now. And you have to deal with it. Like, it is, they literally say these things, not directly at you, of course, it's between the characters, but coming from a sanctioned, official Disney Lego Star Wars show, I find it very aggressive, threatening. Like, they think they're being, I don't know if they think they're being clever. Maybe they think we're too stupid to realize. I'm surprised I've not heard anyone online talk about this. Like, you guys like to talk shit online. Like, people, when I say you guys, I mean the internet. They like to talk shit about Star Wars. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't like modern day Star Wars too much. I just don't interact with it. But it's like, I get it. It's a Lego Star Wars show. But one, I don't think kids are going to get the references. Two, the people who are going to get the references are probably the parents of the children who wanted the cool Lego set. And the parent saw the Lego set at the store and was like, what the fuck is this? They sat down and watched it, and they're being talked at. Like, those lines aren't for kids. About, you can't change that the universe has been rebuilt. That's talking to the parents, or to the people like me, that I saw the Lego set, and it's like, what the fuck is this from? And I watched it, I'm like, oh. Now, I don't take offense to it. It's like, okay, this is a little sad that you guys are decanonizing stuff people liked, whatever. I've not read a lot of the extended universe stuff, so it doesn't harm me much. But I get it. Some people like those things. But just the blatant way that they say it to the character, basically to the audience, it's like, this is... I don't know if it's ballsy, but it's like, this is a choice. It's a choice. So it's just, again, I didn't hate it. It's not the worst thing I've seen out of Disney, but it's really annoying. Because again, it's just slapping you in the face constantly. Right? One slap, two slap, haha, funny, I get it that it's a joke. After the 50th slap in the face of the really obvious joke, it starts to get annoying and boring, and I might hate you for it. Just a little bit. Just a teeny tiny little bit. So it's just... It's a weird thing that they put out. Because some of the things that they switch around, and it's like, okay, it's kind of amusing. But the constant reference, like, they're on Tatooine, right? You remember the butt-faced alien and his friend that tells Luke that they don't like him? Of course they do the things like, he likes you. I like you, too. It's like, oh, God. Alright. If we have to. So, it's like, any cliche Star Wars, like, turn of the head, like flipping it on its head that you can do with a line. They've done it in 4 episodes. And they have it set up for a sequel. Because it's revealed that they don't have a Mandalorian. Or they do. But it's the Landalorian. Because Lando is a Mandalorian teamed up with Grogu at the end of the very last scene of the show. So they're setting up a sequel? Another season, I guess? To this mini series that they have going, which fine, but it's just like, okay, just 4 more episodes or whatever of beating me over the face with references and quotes. I don't mind jokes and puns and stuff, but when they're just the only thing that they do, and you just repeat the same things over and over and over again, it gets to be really grating after a while. And that's how it came off. And that's a different kind of weird corporate manipulative behavior than Ralph Breaks the Internet or the Chip and Dale movie. Those are just, look guys, we're talking about the thing, but we're also just gonna put all this advertisement in your face. Do you like it? No, I don't, actually. It sounds like that sort of bad fanfic that Star Trek Lower Decks turned into. Oh, did that get bad? I I didn't hear a lot of people talk about Lower Decks. But I'm not the biggest Star Trek person. I don't have anything against Star Trek. I tried sitting down and watching it. I um just haven't gotten that far with it. Not even to watch like the new stuff. I just wanted to watch um the older stuff to check it out. Because I'm not one of those people who's like, well, Star Trek is dumb because I like Star Wars. Like, well, I'm interested. I think I've seen more of like I've seen episodes for Next Generation here and there. It's like and they're fine. I've just never seen like original original Star Trek really. Like how bad did the lower decks get? I don't care about spoilers, obviously. But yeah, when it comes to Ralph Breaks the Internet, it's like I just really don't want to I wouldn't actually want to hate watch it. It's a different kind of not liking it than it is with other things. Uh-huh. Yeah, for the original series, right? Also, sorry, didn't mean to go off on a tangent, but just explaining why it's like I don't think I'd actually hate watch Ralph Breaks the Internet. Like I'd rather torture people with seeing how bad Wish is than I would with Ralph Breaks the Internet because Wish is just so baffling. I just it's more like I need someone to help me understand why someone would do this. Because it quite honestly doesn't make a lot of fucking sense. So it's more me trying to understand things, and that unfortunately means everyone else has to suffer with me. If that makes sense. Tangent? Me? No. Oh, in Lower Decks, one of the characters straight up refers to it as the TS. Oh, Lord. The TOS era, you know, those old scientists, Spock and Scotty and those guys. Oh, Lord. Oh. Oh. Isn't Lower Deck supposed to take place in universe, but they're just referring to themselves constantly? Because, I mean, here's a good example from that Star Wars show. The main characters are literally nerf herders. one of the one brother is like, okay, you scruffy looking nerf herder. He's like, I am a scruffy looking nerf herder. I heard nerfs. They're over there. See the nerfs? Is like, oh my god, stop. Like that that literally happens within the first 5 minutes of the show. Like, oh boy, help me. Like, any subtlety is just out the window. Like, they're not going to try and be clever or subtle or whatever. They're just going to beat you in the face with their references because they can. Oh, I see what's going on. So it's just like, great. I don't mind references to stuff, but it's like, I prefer a little bit more tact to it. References for me are more interesting if you can do it in a more clever manner than whatever it is that they're doing with a bunch of other things. That's kind of why I wasn't enjoying too much like the new Futurama, because and don't get me wrong, Futurama has referenced, like, you know, the nature of their cancellations before, and it's like, I don't hate it entirely, but it's like the newest season, it's just so on the nose, and it's like, you guys used to be like really, I don't know, they had a little bit more tact to how they handled things, as far as I'm concerned, with Futurama. And now it's just, I mean, I haven't finished watching the most recent season, but it's like, I just wasn't feeling it. When it came out. I don't understand why this character needs to have this many fucking eyes. Like, even in the hood? It's like there's one on his fucking hat, too. Oh, this character actually has 5 fingers. We did all those Five Nights at Freddy's characters that only had 3 fingers, and it's like, man, how do I draw 5 fingers on here now? No, that sounds about right. See, that's the annoying thing with a lot of media nowadays, is it just has to refer to itself so hard. And it's like, this isn't clever, this isn't amusing, I find it annoying, I want to punch myself in the face to knock myself out so I don't have to deal with this. I mean, I could just turn it off, but it's really bad when it is like popular and that's all people talk about. It's like, I mean, fine if you like this. I don't want to, like, you know, judge people for liking things. I really don't. But there's like a certain level. It's like, I'm gonna judge you a teeny tiny bit, okay? Just a little bit. Trying to keep myself from opening up like 15 tabs for all these characters I want to draw, but it's so hard to not just do that. But yeah, when it comes to hate watching, for me, it's really just more. I'm trying to understand things, and I'm just trying to pull in extra brain power of people that I I trust to have more than 2 brain cells left. To try and help me understand things. Like, I don't think I'm dumb, but sometimes there are just certain things like, I'm sorry, what the fuck are you doing? I just don't understand. Like, logically, I'm just trying to figure things out, and I just can't sometimes. So I just bring in a second opinion. It's like, please tell me that you understand what the fuck's going on here. You don't? Okay, cool. It's not just me being confused as fuck. Like I said, there's different kinds of hate watching. Or there's different kinds of hating something. And this is one of them. Ralph Breaks the Internet, just it's disappointing. Like, I just don't want to interact with it again. What is the saying? The opposite of love is not hate, it's indifference. That's a good way of looking at it. Like, when I say I don't like Ralph Breaks the Internet, I'm indifferent to its existence. Like, but when I hate something, I'm not even saying I love it, it's just I have more passion for it than I do for something that I'm lukewarm on. I think that makes sense, yeah. Ugh. Stupid things being popular. That's fine with the Animal Crossing. I'm trying to put anyone to. Not saying that like Animal Crossing is bad, it's just like the gentler stuff. Evening, dusk, what time? I can't play as much as I want to listen to Abracadabra. I cannot play Abracadabra because we have trouble. I mean, it's just art stream. I guess it doesn't matter. I just don't like having to deal with videos that got muted because I accidentally played. super duper copyrighted music. You know what, we're gonna... Yeah. Is Vox's head like a flat screen TV? Is your head here now? Oh, well, I like mom. Oh, what? I can't zoom in on it. Oh, dick, it's shit quality too. I don't know what this symbol means that it keeps popping up. Why do some characters have 3 fingers and the other ones have 4? They're just driving me crazy now. Okay. I'm not stopping right this second. I know that sounded like a finite kind of thing. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick and then get some tea. I think my tea. Oops. I think my tea should be cold. And then we'll come back and finish these. And then we'll go from there. If you want something else on for music, just let me know. Like I said, I can change it. Might need something with a little bit more pep. Oops. With a bit more pep in the step. Well, I'll worry about that when I come back. I will be just a. Uh-oh. I'll be just a moment. Okay? Okay. Hold on. Okay. Sorry. Sometimes my stream deck just does weird things. I am back. I have my tea. Into the bathroom. Yeah, we're just gonna go. I was thinking, it's like, oh, maybe I can stream a bit longer. No, I'm gonna stop after this to take a break. That, and to be 100% honest with you, I I I want to log on to Final Fantasy 14. I was too tired this morning to do stuff before rollover after I got my Wondrous Tale to finish off my mathematics this week. So, I need to go on and check out a few things. I mean, there's that, yeah, I guess I can do that for a little bit. But my retainers, like I said, I'm trying to somehow convolute myself into an extra 20 million gil in the next week. Actually, it'd be less than a week, because let's see. Housing bids for current lottery in this morning, like this upcoming morning, in like what, 10 hours, right? Then I'll have 3 or 4 yeah, that's not happening. I can dream though. I can dream though. Like, I don't even think doing dungeon spam would help. I say, like, if I was doing adventure and need, you get a little bit more gil for doing those, right? So you just spam it as tank. Ugh. I know at one point that's how I actually got, like, my max company seals, was doing that, because it gives a decent chunk. I don't think... I put some decent things up on the market board, but I don't know if they're going to sell, because whenever I try and do gear, they don't sell nearly as fast as I'm expecting them to. I'm not as market board savvy as I'd like to be. Of course, people don't like to share things. Like, I put stuff that sells on the market board, just not a lot of it. I could go grind out a bunch of Humbleclaw weeds. I have a bunch on me from retainers, but they of course only bring so much in at a time. Also, double click. Like I said, I'm just trying to get as many buttons as I can done so I can see about getting them printed in the morning. It's like I can't even be in 14 all that long tonight. So yeah, I'm gonna be busy all weekend. Yeah, that 20 mil isn't happening. Oh well, girl can dream. It's not like I would get it anyway, I'm just trying to think. Like, if I look at other houses of that same size, this is why we keep the spreadsheet. Oh, I've only bid on medium. Well, that's right, I've never bid on a large. Of course, mediums are still getting up into the triple digits on my server. I don't think there's been... Since February, I have not had a housing bid under 3 digits. Sorry, I don't mean to ding in your guys' ears. So it's like, I'm pretty sure even on that large... I'm just trying to think of how many people just have that money sitting around. I certainly don't. If anything, I'm going for the house on Goblet that is for individuals only. Why is it some characters seem to have 4 fingers and some just to piss me the fuck off? How many fingers do you have? 1, 2, 3. You only have 4? Did I just give you guys 5 fingers? Nope. 4. 4. Ah, fuck. 4. Okay. 4. People. Characters. I mean, I have all day really to do setup. It's just I always say, "Oh, I'm gonna do it early," and then I always end up going in the evening. Like it never seems to fail because I just get busy doing other things, or I get up late, or whatever. And it's like setting up the table itself doesn't take me that long. It's like about an hour. Oh, see, I gotta put some signs together that I need to get reprinted still. Let me but see, that's that's also why we're not streaming tomorrow, because it's just like, or why I don't stream during convention things, because like there's always like last minute things that I don't account for or forget or just have to do. Then I have been trying out new setup stuff recently because of some new table elements I've gotten. So it's just getting those all figured out so they look nice. Like the new setup stuff I was trying the last show I went at, like they seem fine, but it's just double checking everything. I'm just a little nervous because Staples, I'm getting my prints done there, and it's like I asked, it's like, how's it going? It's like, oh, we got a little busy, they should be done by tomorrow. Like, okay. Well, I was like, I mean, I can always go in early Friday morning to get them, but rather not have to go all the way out there if I can help it. Damn it, same pose as Snake Guy. It gets hard sometimes coming up with unique poses for everyone. I mean, there's some repeats. I know I've had people like point out like with the stickers, like, oh, they're like doing the same poses, or like running or jumping. It's like, what more do you want them like to do? Well, see, this is just a reverse of that one. Just similar to this. It happens. Oh, and we are double click. I already said this. Hold on, we gotta reset. Drives me crazy. I can't be too upset too if I don't get all the ones that I have in that to-do list done, because like I got a fair bit done over the last 2 nights. So that's nice, because I haven't added anything new in a while. Which has been annoying. Sorry. Even for like small shows, it's like I try to get like some new thing done, like a small thing if I can. It doesn't always work out that way, but it's generally what I'd like to happen. The last couple of shows I've done, at least this year, it's like I haven't been able to get anything new done because I've just been stressed out with other things, or busy, or just unable. Like I said, I'm just more surprised I'm able to draw right now. I've just been struggling so much with it. It's very frustrating. I'll get artist block and stuff like that from time to time. Everyone does, but it's just really like the feeling of like nothing I draw looks right. Like it's more of a pain. And that sounds like artist block, but it's more like it's just hard to do anything. It's like a depression. It's like I don't have any kind of, well, it is a depression. It's like I just don't have any fun with it. Like then I don't want to do it. Lucifer here is going to mirror Alastor because they're kind of rivals or whatever. Where did my I feel like I've drawn this specific like owl shape like how many times? I'm tired of it. Why do they all do this? And this is coming from someone character with the sharp teeth thing going on. Like not everyone has to do it. Oh, I didn't find something. I'm going to put on... I'm going to put this on for... Listen to this and get past the ads. It's really funny how many of these characters, when you look at them, there's like sketches that have like Invader Zim characters in them, but it's like a lot of these characters just have like traits that you see in like Invader Zim designs. This one is very similar. If you're not familiar with Invader Zim, Zim's like head shape is remind, or Lucifer's head shape is making me think of Zim's. Yeah, Zim's head is just this. You know, I say this is because his, oh dear, why did it do that? His head just does that, like this really harsh angle upwards, and like Zim had like that weird disguise thing, like with his hair, right? And he has like this little thing. Why is it doing that? Stop it! It's like it's doing this, which is very similar to Zim's like weird little hairpiece, if I'm recalling correctly. This is me not looking up shit. Like even with like the horn designs for a lot of the imp, which is funny. Was it Richard Horowitz? He plays Moxie in the show. I'm sure that was on purpose. I think Vivian, who makes the show, is probably big into Invader Zim, which, you know, fine, fair. Makes sense. Did you ever watch Invader Zim, Warlock, or CJ? Either of you guys? Oh, the back of my head is itchy. So I didn't show it, earlier. Last night when I was finishing up the digital circus buttons, I added 2 more. I added Gummy Goo, but I also added a Glasses Lilith, because I did. The thing is with adding an updated Lilith is it opens the floodgates. I mean, sometimes I'll do like 2 of one character. I try not to do too many different forms for characters, because then I'll, you know, people will start saying it's like, oh, you should do this form for so-and-so and this one for yada yada, and it's just like, okay, either you get new buttons or you get different forms. You can't really have both all the damn time. But it's like I had planned on, because like how many different designs are there in Owl House by itself? I remember somebody complained that I had base loose and I hadn't done the version of her in Ida's jacket, and it's like I can't do every single one. Like, trust me, I would like to. That's one reason why I think I've been putting off, like, I've been putting off like Dragon Ball Z characters, because like I don't want people asking, it's like, well, you have this version of Goku, where's Super Saiyan Goku? It's like, where's Super Saiyan 3 Goku? And it's like, okay guys, like where's Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Goku? It's like, okay, you need to stop before I get mad. Because some people, they do just get like that. Again, it's like, okay, either you get a bazillion forms or you get other characters. I just want Goku, okay. Fine. Because, like, I have, like, Super Sonic and Super Shadow on one of the lists, too. But then I'm gonna be like, where's Tails? I might have Tails doll on the list. Like, where's Knuckles? Knuckles has Super Knuckles. Okay, now we're just gonna start splitting hairs. Yeah, I added Gummy Goo and Glasses Lilith. Gummy Goo had to be done, because if I didn't do Gummy Goo from Digital Circus, I'd be asked where the fuck he was constantly. Because I know he's very popular on the interwebs. He's a fun character. I mean, Australian crocodile gummy thing. That's fun. I don't hate it. Okay, let's see if we can't figure out Adam so I can stop here. So tired of drawing this mouth design, or this mouth shape. Why do even the angel characters in this show need to have, like, the sharp pointy teeth? Even this head shape is making me think very Invader Zimmy. It's just a bunch of lines coming off of each other, which, you know, something something character design, but... The horns also make me think of what? Homestuck? I never got into Homestuck. The only thing that I'm into that's even close to Homestuck is Undertale, and that's just because Toby used to do music for Homestuck, and I don't even think that really counts. What does this character do with his arms normally? Oops, sorry. I don't know what to do with this character. Guess what? I'm gonna stop. Because I'm just getting frustrated now. I might just axe him from the list. Because he wasn't even originally on, like, the lineup of characters I was going to add. But he's just making me mad now. Stupid pear-shaped fucking designs. Like, what the hell do I do with your fucking arms? Like, what do I do with your hands? Like, you're like fucking so much neck before you actually get to your goddamn shoulders. Like, holy shit. Okay, well, I'm gonna end it here for now. Because it's been a bit. Just to reiterate again, we're not doing stream tomorrow night or Friday night. I want to say there could be a chance I lie. It's like, oh, we're gonna, like, there's no point in me doing a stream to try and get more buttons done tomorrow night, because I'm not gonna go out of my way to get them reprinted before going up to the show. So I'm just gonna use tomorrow to get stuff done, set up, all that fun crap. And then we'll go from there. Should be back by Monday though for stream. Hopefully things go well this week and that'll take a load off of things. So that should get me back in a good place for streams on Monday. It'll be as things are scheduled, because I mean we haven't made any progress on anything, so nothing's leaving the schedule. Oh, thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah. I need this weekend to go well. I really, really do. It usually does. The show's usually good to me. But I just need it to go well. There's a few other things I'm also just nervous about with this weekend, but we'll see how those go. If you know, you know. If not, don't worry about it. But yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go. Thanks guys for tuning in. I will see you next time, whenever that is, hopefully Monday. But until then, take care. Okay? Okay. I will talk to you all later. Bye-bye.